Hello there everybody, this is Brad, aka MegaTrain, and I am back on my OceanBlock. I want to show you guys a couple things that I've been working on. The biggest one is over here, and this is my everything farm. It is a combination wheat farm, netherwort farm, potato farm, carrot farm, and cocoa bean farm. And I've kind of got it laid out like I want. I've figured out the water channels, made a few mistakes and fixed them. The final step I'm waited to show you guys. I'm going to actually automate it with Redstone so that I can sit all the way up here at the beginning and get the water to run down and harvest the entire thing in one fell swoop. So basically each of these sections is 4 wide. On the bottom it's 7 deep, and this very last one has to be wood because from the way I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when the water comes off this other upper level, if there is wheat on this lower channel, it'll get destroyed. So I can't have a row of crop there. The top is actually only 6 deep. Top is only 6 deep, really because we have to have the same gap on the top for the water to fall down, and the water has to extend one past the end of the row to keep going down to the next section. So this is all jungle wood here, and cocoa beans. That is probably way more cocoa beans than I actually need, but I thought it was a pretty cool thing to incorporate. So we're going to get some redstone and automate that. The other component that I've built here is a pumpkin farm and a melon farm. I haven't done any automation. I'll probably figure out what to do with pistons with these, but I really like the texture that they've used for these pumpkins. I think are pretty cool. So we will harvest them, and let me go get some. Need some redstone. I made a button that I'm going to use. I don't know that I'll use the lever, but I'll grab that. And the major component of what I'm going to use is just a line of redstone, but I need a couple of redstone torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need a couple repeaters. I don't think that's right. That needs cobblestone, right? Yep, let me go get cobblestone. That is not right. Alright, I'm going to look up. Alright, it's got to be stone. I actually did make some stone earlier, so I'll come and grab it. There we go. Alright, so basically the redstone function here is going to be to activate this dispenser on the very top of that center portion. So I'm going to start just by putting a button there and run some redstone back. Make sure that that lights up the way that it should. 7, 8. Let's stick a repeater right there. Oh, there's a button I gotta take off there. And we will see if that is enough. I need that second repeater in there. And if it works. There we go. Water comes pouring down. And we collect everything. So the only hard part of this process is the replanting, which cannot be done manually, or cannot be done automatically. That can only be done manually. So let me grab a few of these different pieces here. I got seeds, got some cocoa beans, got potatoes and carrots. So my nether wart goes down the left. We only have 7 soul sands, so that's the maximum I can do of that. The potatoes and carrots and wheat, you can kind of weigh how much of each of those you want. The wheat's marginally more useful as a trade material to villagers, so I've got 2 rows of carrots and 2 rows of wheat here. Carrots you need to breed pigs. Potatoes I like baking into. Baked potatoes are a pretty good alternate food source. There we go. Stick these back on here. Not like I need a whole lot more of those though. Oops. Yeah, I had a pesky ocelot jumping around here, making a mess of things. Alright, so this should check off a whole bunch of farms, and there's a challenge to automate something. So I've kind of automated a big combination of things here. So we'll check those off the book. And we'll store all this stuff here. Keep these things mostly organized. Pumpkin. Alright, the other thing I wanted to do in this episode is redo my my cobblestone generator. And I've got a specific design in mind, and it's actually the one that I used to use on Skyblock, so it doesn't take advantage of pistons or anything, which I really ought to think about incorporating, but I do like this design, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one for the moment here. Alright. Let's pick that up. We'll put that down. Pick that up. I need at least one pick. Alright, and I'm going to pick this whole thing up here. So the design that I have in mind is uses 2 sources of water and 2 sources of lava. On the Skyblock, you can actually make do with one of each, but having two just makes it a bit more symmetrical. I'm going to need a bit more space here, so I'm going to use that trick that I used earlier to get some additional platform over the water here. Uh-oh. Burning. Come on. Alright, well, we will determine if that is quite enough. Alright, so the first thing I need is 2 bricks here, and let me kind of lay this out for you. Water is going to fall right here in this channel. The next 2 bricks back is where the cobblestone is going to generate, and the next 2 bricks back is where the lava is going to appear. So I do need to square this off a little bit. Alright, combine that. So let me give just a little bit of an outline. Alright, that noise is a little bit annoying over there. Okay, so the 2 lava blocks are going to be right here. Let me do this. Alright, the one consideration, and this is definitely different than I would do on Skyblock, is that I really need the 2 blocks right here. These need to be something strong. On Skyblock, I'd actually use furnaces. In this environment, I've got as much lava as I want, so I'm actually going to make these into obsidian. So let me get those ready to go. That's because these 2 blocks are right behind the lava, and they're also going to be the ones that are kind of exposed when you're mining. So you want to be careful with these. Let's try to use pickaxe. So 1 lava, 2 lava. I need to get some water. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. Alright, now these behind. Oops. Oh, come on. This behind I can get rid of. Right in here is where the actual lava is going to go, that I'm not going to turn to something else. So, one there. here. And now I'm going to cover these guys up. And what I need is a couple of water blocks right on top of here that'll fall down the front. So you knock these two cobblestones out, the water is there when the lava comes back out. So boy, those guys are getting more and more annoying. Alright, so those will pour over the top. There'll be one there and one right next to it. So at this point I would have a functional design here. The one more kind of trick I've put into it is I've got a water flow thing that I put a water block over here so that I've got a flow that goes directly across. And I will go ahead and design the rest of this channel so put this one back there. Basically so that the water flows all the way out to me. So let's get the water in place and see if this thing works. So the water flow should come all the way out to this point, which is the point at which you're standing when you are mining. So you should be able to mine back and forth pretty quickly, and all of the cobble will drop down into the water flow and flow over to you here. And the obsidian behind is going to protect you. Now if you're using a diamond pick, especially with an enchantment, anything can happen there, but using an iron pick is going to make sure that there's no way that you can bust through the back, because I have a bad habit of busting through the back. There's even some additional blocks you can put around. I don't like it when these blocks pop out and sit up on here, so I'll usually put some extras there. But that is the design of my cobblestone generator. And that's kind of a double fast one here. That works for me. So let's take what we've done here and go check it off the list, and we will call it an episode. It's not down here. It's up here. Alright, so let's get to the lists. None of that's changed. Pumpkin farm, we have done that. Slimes, we have still not done. Netherwort farm, yes. Alright, melon farm, potato farm, carrot farm, giant red mushroom, giant brown mushroom, wheat farm, done all of that. Cobblestone generator. Oops. Yes. Furnace. Yes. A house. No, I've not done that yet. Wall something with cobblestone wall. No. Snow golem. No. Snow farm, no. Craft an enchantment table, no. Make a library, no. Enchant an anvil, yes. Automate something with pistons or dispensers, yes. Hang a map, pot some plants, wool, no. None of those. Oh. Well, I don't know that I have 16 jack-o'-lanterns. I've started to get jack-o'-lanterns, though. Alright. Blaze rods, brewing stand, none of that has changed. Potions, no. Golden apple, golden carrot, none of that. So, not too bad. We checked off 5 or 6 more. Still got more to do. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time.